are an embodied reflection of Source. You are thus infinitely empowered, abundant, and a co-creator with your context always. You are an alchemist. Divination works because the web of life is intelligently organized with coordinated and storied agency. Let's take a look at the stories playing out now. Hi everyone, welcome to your November 2016 Alchemy Scope. So as you know, I work with the new moon cycles, and this new moon, the symbol, everybody, is amazing. So relevant, poignant, completely on point for what a lot of us are going to need as these energies have been so intense lately. So let's take a look. Now, when we talk about the new moon symbol, we're looking at the story that is imbued for all of us. So on the collective macrocycle level, for all of humanity, what is the growth cycle now? The new moon Sabian symbol that's going to be occurring on the 30th of October at 10:38 a.m. Pacific time is a calm lake bathed in moonlight. Amazing. And look at where it's happening in Scorpio. The degree is 7 degrees 44 minutes. So before we look at the symbol, let's look at the point where the symbol is located. This new moon at this 7 degree 44 minute point is amazing, because if we look at the number 7, this is the chariot in the tarot. And the original meaning of the tarot was a human evolutionary school. It was a teaching system for our growth and evolution. 7 was the mastery of the mind. It is the mastery of the mind. It's the completion state of the mind, body, spirit tier. So this is mastery of the mind. If we look at 44, 4 is stability and support. It is an angel number. 44 is associated with the archangels. 4 and 4 together is 8. 8 is infinity. It's source. So this is about mastery of the mind through source. And of course, 7 is also the mysteries. 7 is also magic. 7 is also investigation. All of this is completely relevant for a calm lake bathed in moonlight. The keynote that Dane Rudyard has for this particular symbol is a quiet openness to higher inspiration. And he says, it tells us that beyond all efforts lays the need for peace and the readiness to accept the illumination from above. Everybody, this is a time frame over the course of November 2016 where we are supported. We're supported if we open up. We're supported by spirit to calm our mind, to be in peace with the shifts and the changes going on. There is support, but we're going to need to open to it because it is infused in the story on the collective during this month. So let's go ahead and move on now to the individual signs and see what the specifics are for your particular demographic. Leo. So let's take a look and see what's happening for your distinct microcycle over the course of this month. We start with the I Ching. This month you received 2 I Ching hexagrams. The first one was number 63 after completion, and it came with changing lines, and it became number 53, a steady pace. So these 2 messages together is the microcycle, the underpinning narrative for Leos at this time. And this has to do with after you've gotten to a place of some completion with a project or a big task, there's a pause, but there is still details to attend to. And indeed, this month you are moving at a steady pace forward with the things, the details that need to be attended to complete, to really complete the project or the task that you are currently working on. So this month you're working at a steady pace forward with project details, okay? Now, if we go to your reading, what specific event, circumstance, or situation is coming up to grow Leos at this point in time, November 2016, we have the center cards there. You can see, first of all, you can look at the spread and see that I'm combining my Siri deck with the Druidcraft Tarot. For you and for Pisces, I did that because not enough cards came up and I needed to heed more. I needed more information to come forward. So in the middle of the reading, you see collaboration and you see the lady. Number 3, the lady. The lady in the Druidcraft is the Empress. The Empress is abundance. She is fertility. She is new birth. And she's associated with the number 3. And this has to do with community, communications, and creativity. So I really get that for you, at the center of your focus, the situation coming up for you will have to do with creative collaboration. And if we look over at the right side of the reading in the spiritual sector, we can see the thought card, thought and consideration, structure and foundation, and the King of Pentacles. And Leo, what this is talking about is at the very core of your storyline this month, you are having thoughts about the logistics of your material reality. This is not only money, but I think it's also the structures of offices and staff, even things like that. I really get for a lot of Leos, this has to do with business and creative work, your creative work. So there's thoughts about the logistics or the foundations, the structures, thoughts about the logistics with regards to the material aspects of your project that's moving forward. At the base of the reading, we can see the Freedom card. My Siri card is the Freedom card. And then we have the King of Wands reversed. Now, the King of Wands upright is about creative power. It's about creative mastery. It's the fire in the belly, but it's in the King form. So it's been mastered. So there's a mastery of creative energy that comes forward into manifest form. Reversed, it has to do with kind of reversing that energy inward, and it can look like rage, it can look like upset, it can look like short-temperedness, it can look like somebody who has definitely not mastered that fiery energy. So it can be hot and temperamental and raging, angry even. And for you, what I see with the Freedom card linking with that for you is that maybe you want freedom from disruption. You want freedom from any internal dissonance, from any internal rage or anger or bitterness or things not flowing forward. Because again, upright King of Wands is creative power manifesting. Reversed, it's not manifesting. So you want freedom from the non-manifesting, freedom from, you want to move forward, essentially. On the left side of the reading, you see the Purge and Cleanse card, and you see the Fool reversed. Now, the Fool reversed is talking about not willing to go forward. The Fool is talking about potential. And it's talking about a new adventure. And it's talking about the growth edge inherent in the Fool moving forward, where you have to be mindful and discerning, but yet be very open and have eyes, fresh eyes, right? It is all about potential. For you, you're feeling like maybe there's no potential. You're feeling Fool reverse. So you're feeling like you're not willing to move forward, or there's some feelings about not seeing the potential or not feeling into the potential. But if you look above that, the Cleanse Purge card is coming up. So it seems like over the course of this November 2016 cycle, dear Leo, you are going to be cleansing and purging the emotional feeling of non-potential. So for example, in October or September even of this year, you could have felt a little bit hopeless or a little bit stuck or a little bit uncertain about things, and you weren't seeing or feeling into the reality of the potential that awaits you with your projects, with your work. But this month, you're cleansing that feeling out. So there's something moving there. So at the base, you're wanting freedom with regards to creative stuckness. Emotionally, you're wanting to cleanse yourself from the feeling of having a mindset of there's no hope or there's no potential. And then if we look up at the mental sector, you can see that indeed your mind is stirring a bit, because there's some upset with regards to the Nine of Pentacles reversed. The Nine of Pentacles upright is about self-sustaining. It's about abundance, creating abundance for yourself on your own. And it's reversed here. So mentally, you're having upset thoughts around the fact that maybe you haven't been able to do something on your own. Thus, that's why the collaboration is coming up, everybody, in the middle. So collaboration is really pushing to come forward. The theme of your growth this month is about creative collaboration. And your mental thoughts are around upset that you've not been able to do it by yourself. But the whole deal is you need help. You need a collaborative partner or partners or a network to help you move forward in the direction that you need to go. Now, let's take a look at your Dakini. You received, so who are you to embody in order to ride this wave beautifully, perfectly, optimally? Number 43, Durga. Now, I want to point something out. You received number 63 and number 53 for the two I Chings, and here you receive number 43. 63, 53, 43, Leo. They all have threes. 3 threes is 9. So 9 is completion of a cycle. But the fact that you have these 3 threes is no accident. And the fact that you have, first of all, you're the first sign that I've done. I do this for my personal clients all the time. I do a double spread. I always do the tarot and the Siri, or usually I do, depending. But for your reading for this month, you're really, I think the first time I've done it. And you did receive number 3, the Empress, or the Lady, in the center of your reading via the tarot. So 3 is very much calling. And again, 3 is collaboration. 3 is creativity. So very, very big stuff. Now, with regards to 43, Durga. Durga is about, first of all, she's the Hindu warrior goddess, right? And she is the Hindu warrior goddess created by the gods in order to overcome lower forces. So she is the one who cuts through the negativity. She dissolves and gets rid of, dissolves negativity, lower demonic dissonant forces. So indeed, your mind is going to be spinning a little bit with regards to you having not succeeded, or your thoughts are going to be in that theme. But again, your answer is with this number 3, with this creative collaboration. It's very interesting, this. So Durga is, let me see if there's anything else I want to go here with Durga. See, the other thing with Durga, Leo, is that with her, you are to become courageous and invincible, because that's who this goddess is. So you are to be courageous and invincible. Know that you are inherently invincible. Your soul spirit is invincible. Source never dies. It's ongoing energy force. So for you to tap into a very deep level outside of the small self and this identity that you're in, this life stream that you're living now, tap into the deeper reality of your soul story, okay? And that'll help you bring forward the courage that it might take for you to step up and really connect with people in a new way. All right. So for those wanting to really tap into your particular soul print's distinct unfolding for this month, reach out for a personalized alchemy scope. The link for my website is below. And other than that, Leo, I'm sending you so much love, and I'll talk to you again next month.